I'm back. I'm gonna go get some cheese before I forget. Cheese. Cheese. Alright, open up the fridge. Open up the fridge. Alright, fridge. Pizza. Where is butter, salmon, tuna, orange juice, milk? Can I grab anything? Where's the cheese? I don't see the cheese. Alright, maybe I need Yeti's help.
Time for a snack.
I am always hungry. Freddy, I'm looking for some cheese.
Looking for some cheese is the kind of talk for someone on a quest. This ain't a snack, huh?
Nope, it's for Von Trapp.
Wow. Haven't heard that name in a long time.
Yeah.
Well, I got a block of cheddar with your name on it. Or, well, his name. Anyway, hope it does the trick.
Freddy hands you a small block of cheese.
Excellent. Thank you.
No problem. See you later, cool kid.
Catch you later, alligator. Is that my air fryer? My air fryer is also alive? And knives. Am I in a relationship with Daisuke yet? I don't think I am. Daisuke. Relationship, Wallace, Dolly, Gaia, Hale, Crucio, Dishy's weird. I am not in a relationship with Daisuke yet.
As always, you find Daisuke standing silently, deep in concentration.
What up, my man? Always happy to see you. I wanted to see how you were doing.
I'm doing well, thanks to you. Better than I have in a very, very long time. First, I must thank you. When you first ran into me, I admit I was angry.
Yeah, you had a pretty good reason.
I was furious, thinking of all the work I would be unable to do as I recovered.
Yeah, I put you in a pretty shitty situation.
But when you agreed to help me, I began to see that in my pig-headed stubbornness, I was creating more work for myself. Capriccio's reorganization and your taking up my deliveries allowed me to see where I had fallen short, not only in my duties, but in my personal life.
Don't beat yourself up.
I assure you, I am not. Although if I continued the way I was, I likely would have cracked myself.
Yeah, that's true.
Daisuke reaches out to take your hand in his, lifting it to his lips and pressing a gentle kiss to the back of it.
I told myself I had no time for selfish pursuits, whether it be hobbies or something more personal. But I have found myself setting aside time I hoped I might spend with you. Speaking of anything but work, I care deeply for you. And if you'll allow me, I'd like to take you on a date.
I feel the same way.
I'm pleased to hear it. If you care to leave here with me, there are things I wish to say and do that should not be done in front of the dishware. I would hate to rattle them.
Crack you in 10 different places.
I welcome you to try.
Daisuke sweeps you into his strong arms without warning, taking off up the stairs with you in search of privacy. You're pleased to find out that Daisuke is quite good with his hands. He's not nearly as brittle as you'd have imagined. You would never have guessed you'd end up here after your first meeting. But now, there's nowhere you'd rather be.
Okay. Cheese. Cheese. Alright, Von Trapp.
Vaughn sniffs once, twice, 3 times. each sniff bigger than the last. His nostrils flare cartoonishly.
What is this my nostrils detect? Oh, you brought it!
Yeah, I promise. Is Sass? Is this good enough for you?
I'm gonna pretend you didn't just try that.
Okay.
Ugh, really? Puns? You doing this?
Hey, I can now do things because I have, you know, the points.
Vaughn takes the cheese from you, bringing it in close and inhaling its scent in a manner so obscene, you're forced to look away.
Don't want to see this.
Oh yeah, oh yeah! This is the good stuff, I can tell. Oh, I'm gonna be covered in rats in no time!
Are you okay? You seem louder than normal.
I'm louder because I'm happy and gleeful! Stupid human couldn't even see glee if it bit him in the tail!
I don't have a tail. Is the lack of light bothering you?
Saying I'm afraid of the dark?
No!
You don't know darkness like I do, buddy, okay? You ain't seen the things that come out of the infinite void after you stare into it too long.
I'm sorry.
Now, you gonna leave me alone so I can do my job? God damn, it's dusty.
Okay. Is there anything else I can do down here? No? Okay. I'm gonna go to the attic now. Have fun. Bye. Find the attic. Probably in the closet, I assume. Going to the attic, because I didn't know we had an attic. Where's the attic? Alright, attic's not there. Not there. Not there. It's probably not in the bathroom, but I'm gonna try it. Not there. There. Assume it's in my closet. No. Where is the attic? Can't find the attic. That's crawl space isn't in here. I'm. Oh. It's gotta be somewhere around here somewhere. Nope. Nope. Is it in the breaker room?
Hey.
It's a light, I feel. Hold on, just in case. Closet. That's the bathroom. I don't think it's the lamp. Yeah, can't get in there. It's not in the breaker room, right? Wait! That door! Hold on. Close the door. That's the attic door.
Dorian looms over you, arms crossed over his broad chest. He seems almost smug about blocking your way today.
Hello, mate. Let me give you a tip. When you see me with my arms crossed like this, it means you're not getting through.
What might it take to uncross them?
Keith? Is it really you?
Hello, old friend. It is me, all right.
Where on earth have you been?
In a dark crawl space.
I've been tucked away with my thoughts, you might say.
I never knew why you left.
I am so sorry I never said goodbye. I never had the chance.
Well, I've missed you.
Missed you, miss you?
I've missed you too, dearest Dorian.
Like, guys?
And I am back to stay.
Yep.
Now, come here and give me a hug, won't you?
I could never resist you.
Dorian and Keith curl their arms around each other, fitting together as perfectly as, well, a key and a lock.
See, you like them.
And just like that, door is open.
This is brilliant!
He gets me every time.
Just a little game we play.
I can't keep him from anything he wants. He's my greatest weakness.
And without you, I would have nothing to do.
We fit together rather well.
Seems like there's some history here.
Well,
We may have given love a shot,
Ah, okay.
but it didn't really work out.
I prefer to cherish the fact that it led to our friendship.
Quite so.
A superior level of relationship, in our humble opinions.
Don't you think love can include friendship?
Maybe so, but it can also complicate it mightily.
Call me closed off, but love tends to get messy.
For us, friendship is the way to go.
That's understandable. Yay! Friends! I hope I can open you up like that, Dorian.
Maybe you can.
Alright, what's in here? Attic time. Thank you. Thank you, Keith. Wow, interesting. Alright, let's see. What's in here? Boxes. Chests. Oh, games. More boxes, more boxes. The lights up there. Window. There's a safe.
A leather-clad dominatrix
Hi.
stares you down, radiating disdain. She looks at you like you're the dirt beneath her feet.
No, ma'am.
Hello, you pathetic, worthless little wretch.
Sophia.
Disgusting, you worm.
Goody.
I do not recall asking anyone for your presence.
I,
So indulge me. What gives you the misguided confidence to stand here before me, wasting my time?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bother you.
So submissive so quickly. That's very good, wretch.
I see we are a professional in the domineering realm.
You clearly know your place.
Yeah, you are tall and big. You will kill me. Yes. Yes, ma'am.
We obviously haven't met before, so I
There's a
want
whip.
to be clear. Going forward, you will address me as Mistress, if you wish to continue this conversation. Is that understood, wretch?
Yes, mistress.
Now I know what you're thinking. Why would a perfectly successful safe like myself throw away her prosperous and fruitful career in the burgeoning vault industry to become a mistress to all the lost, pathetic, and broken creatures of this world?
It crossed my mind.
Tell me, wretch, do you know what a safe is good at?
Putting surviving house fires?
An acceptable, if asinine, answer.
I was gonna say to put things in.
But the one thing a safe is good at, tantalizingly good at, is keeping things locked away. Valuables, memories, and very often, secrets. Deep, dark, very dirty secrets.
I feel very uncomfortable.
The kind of secrets that everyone secretly longs for, aches for, but diligently keep hidden far from everyone, even if necessary, from themselves. Do you have any dirty little secrets like that, wretch?
Gods couldn't prove anything, neither can you.
Underestimate me at your own peril. You intrigue me, wretch, in the way a drowning kitten might intrigue a jaguar. So sad, helpless, and ultimately pathetic. You possess a feebleness that instinctually repulses me. Yet if I save you, you may prove yourself of use to me. The only question is, do I waste my precious time letting you serve me? Or do I leave you to drown in your own ineptitude?
Whatever my mistress wishes.
Very good answer. All right then, wretch. Against my better judgment, and because things have been so frightfully boring lately, I'll allow you the opportunity to serve me.
Yes, mistress.
You should count yourself extremely lucky.
I am very lucky, mistress.
Not everyone is given such an incredible, life-altering opportunity.
Yeah.
And rarely do I make this offer to worms as painfully tragic as yourself.
Thank you, mistress.
Of course. Anything for my compliant little wretch. I can't wait to test just how compliant you truly are. And who knows? Perhaps in the end, you may even have the opportunity to open up my chassis. That is, if you are skillful enough to figure out the combination.
Password.
Careful. You're getting very far ahead of yourself, wretch.
Sorry, miss.
I don't open up my chassis for just anyone. And especially not for someone as pathetic as you. Apologize for your insolence or face your punishment.
My apologies.
Very good. Your mistress is pleased. Okay. It sounds like you're willing to do the necessary emotional work to take this relationship seriously. In that case, be back here tomorrow to fill out all the paperwork. There's some
Contract?
important ground rules we need to firmly establish before we take this any further.
My safe word is stuff left with this.
But once we get that out of the way, I'll open up your dirty little mind to fantasies you dare not even whisper. Now, affirm that you are my compliant, needy little wretch.
Yes.
Again, like you mean it. Like you'd unquestioningly do absolutely anything I'd ask of you. Tell me that you're my compliant, needy little wretch. Now.
Yes, mistress.
Very, very good. Then I will see you back here tomorrow, wretch.
See you tomorrow.
Do not keep me waiting.
I won't. Freaking. What? What's this? Oh, is this the HVAC? Okay. I'll be back tomorrow. Good night. Alright, first things first. Talk to the lady. I'm here. Don't want to forget.
You seem to be late. Unexpectedly so.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, mistress.
Pathetic. I hope you're aware, if you'd already filled out all the necessary paperwork, I'd punish you for that transgression. I'd punish you severely.
Please don't. Let's get the I love nothing more than filling out paperwork.
God, must you prattle on so incessantly? Listening to your pitiful yammering is like nails on a chalkboard. Do us both a favor and keep your grating, unintelligible blatherings to the barest of minimums. My delicate ears deserve only the best. Don't you agree?
Without question, mistress.
Not to interrupt, but quick check-in. That wasn't too harsh, was it? The whole unintelligible blatherings angle? Definitely let me know if I'm being too harsh.
She knows. Okay.
I absolutely want to treat you like you're worthless garbage that completely repulses me. That's basically how I feel anyways. But I want it to be hot, not sad, you know?
I feel both hot and sad. It's confusing.
Perfect. It pleases me that you know your place and are acclimating to your new reality of servitude. But in order to make your complete and total subjugation official, we must first make it contractual.
Okay, yeah, we can do
and
that.
once it is legally binding, we can make it physically binding.
Okay.
And I'd love to finally see my little wretch all tied up. Wouldn't you? Enough flirting. We have business to attend to. First, I will need you to consent to my complete and total authority. You will surrender yourself to me, making you compliant, dependent, and subjugated to my will and my will alone. Do you consent, wretch?
I consent.
Very good, my little wretch. It appears that you can follow orders well. At least when you put your mind to it. That will suit you very well in your new position. And if you keep doing as I say, perhaps there are some other new positions we can try with you.
There's gonna be so much fan fiction of
But
you.
first, your mistress has another demand.
Yes.
As you now have responsibilities to me, I too have responsibilities to you.
I like the music in the background.
And above all else, it is my responsibility to ensure your emotional and physical safety.
Okay.
For in order to be fully subservient to my needs, you must feel fully secure. That said, in order to ensure the safety of my
the safe
compliant little wretch, it's necessary for you and I to have a safe word.
Yep, I know how this works.
This is of utmost importance, especially since I am, after all, a safe.
I completely agree.
Usually I would choose our safe word, but since you've been doing such a good job today, and because I'm feeling particularly generous, perhaps I'll let you pick.
Okay.
Do you have one in mind?
Linguini.
Linguini.
Yes.
Oh, I love that. That's such a sensual safe word. Did my little wretch come up with that all by themselves?
You inspire me.
Interesting. I see.
I just want to make you happy. I want to see
Maybe
what's in the
there's
safe.
more to this pathetic little wretch than meets the eye. Of course, we'll have to put you through the paces to discover how depraved you really are. Would my little wretch like that?
Yes. Yes, please.
Good. Compliant and subservient. You're off to a promising start. But before we truly begin, I have one last issue that's been bothering me.
Oh, what's wrong?
Between you and me, I've become incredibly bored with most of my other, let's call them relationships.
Okay.
They've become routine and uninspired. They're stale. And this displeases me.
I'm so sorry, mistress.
It's all right. Lucky for me, you came along at just the right time. It affords us an opportunity to experiment with something new.
Okay.
I think, perhaps, to ensure you reach your full potential, we shake off the oppressive shackles of our everyday humdrum reality. Do you understand?
You want me to quit my job?
Your devotion and enthusiasm towards complete subjugation
I don't
is
really have a job anymore.
utterly intoxicating. But no.
Okay.
Let me try again. I'm thinking in our relationship, we allow ourselves the freedom to expand beyond the limited confines of our stale, everyday identities and roles. Do you understand now?
Yes?
Very good, wretch. Yes, the more I think on it, the more I think this is definitely what I've been so desperately craving. And how lucky I am to have acquired such a
I'm so
pliable,
confused about what you want.
subservient plaything to help me
Getting
quench
mixed
my
signals.
thirst. All we need now is the appropriate canvas to paint our desire upon.
Oh, we need paint.
If you beg for it, I'll let you choose. Show me, wretch. Show me how well you can beg.
Please. Please.
So utterly pathetic. I really shouldn't reward you for debasing yourself so pitifully. However, I do so love the sound of begging. And because you did a satisfactory job, I've decided to grant your request. So, wretch, out of these 3 tantalizing scenarios, which do you think your mistress would enjoy the most?
Okay.
Chef and prep cook, Santa and elf,
Ooh.
IRS auditor and small business owner.
The last one.
I should have expected that. A rather pedestrian choice, but perhaps we may find something therein that I still find amusing. Now, I've seen more than enough of your pathetic visage for today. Be back here same time tomorrow and be ready to serve my every need.
Yes, miss.
Do you understand?
Absolutely, mistress.
Very good, wretch. I look forward to experiencing your vain attempts to please me.
Alright, what was this?
Ah!
Yeah. What gives? I tried to turn you on earlier.
Why? No, this is all wrong.
What's wrong?
You cannot be here, okay? Not yet.
What? I'm sorry?
Oh, so am I. So am I. More sorry than I could say.
What did I do?
You're kind to say it. I wish I could feel the kindness more than I feel the fear, you know? Oh, God. What would you say if you knew? You cannot be here with me, like this. There will be a time. I know it, but it isn't now. So get out. Get out, please, and don't come back here.
I'm so confused. Alright, we got boxes. Is this Bo? I think this is Bo.
A ground dame with
Hi.
a gothic vibe regards you with an expression that's hard to read. She holds your forgotten, formerly trendy robot dog in her arms, petting him idly.
Well, well. If it isn't the one who made me.
Hi?
Ugh.
Later memorabilia. I see.
I don't know. I suppose I'm a bit... disappointed.
What's wrong?
For someone who's amassed such a varied and confusing collection of bits, you just look so... normal.
I am pretty normal.
I was hoping for a real...
Is that a
Frankenstein
Tamagotchi
to
pet?
go with all this preservation.
Oh my god, it's a Tamagotchi pet. Do you hate me already? It kind of feels like you hate me.
Of course not. Why would I hate you? I might hate you once I've gotten to know you. It's a distinct possibility. But right off the bat, no. That's a boring choice. All this time, I've been in your house, and this is the first time you've come up to visit me. I think I'll make use of your presence, long delayed though it is, by holding your feet to the fire.
That's some spicy talk.
Is it? I suppose so. Spicy is not generally the first descriptor applied to me. Bitter, cold, dangerous, damaged, deranged, unhinged. I had a lover once, a ladder, who told me I was the black hole she couldn't wait to fall into. She's gone now. Memories. At long last, we are going to go through all of this. Every single piece. We're going to see, sort, and dispose of each object stuffed in the corners up here, and finally, order will reign.
So you want me to sort my stuff?
I love chaos as much as the next memory, but enough is enough.
Oh, even the doggy gets a little angry. It's so cute.
I'm starting to look like Jerry.
If I get rid of all this old stuff, won't I get rid of you too?
Oh no. You are long past the point of no return with me. I exist now, and I'll go on existing. The cleansing I'm demanding will simply mean that I can exist with some semblance of dignity. Though perhaps I shouldn't ask you to do this with me. I know how tantalizing it is to be worried to distraction. But no, needs must. We've established I won't die. Though, another time, that might be fun. Let's get on with it.
Alright, let's do it.
The first of your tasks for me is to gather Cam and Art, so that we might proceed efficiently.
Who are they?
Seems I'm not the only one in this house who's been ignored.
Cam and
Cam is your long-suffering trash can. You should definitely go and establish the acquaintance. I'm jealous you're getting to meet him for the first time. Surly is his good side. And Art is, like me, an animating spirit of a group of your objects. In his case, your artwork. He can be energetic, but he's worth knowing.
Alright, hit my artwork in a trash
Check
can.
with the picture frame near me here. We work together occasionally.
Okay.
These two are both necessary for our project to proceed, so off you go.
Yes, ma'am.
A marble Adonis regards you
What
with a
the fuck?
critical gaze, completely unembarrassed to be wearing so little in your presence. He gestures to the room around you, wrinkling his sculpted nose.
Oh, a preponderance of dust.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Oh,
You're $10.01.
I'm so glad you're here. As the owner, the curator of this house, I feel this must be brought to your attention. Just look at that. The dust has created almost a cake-like texture.
I'm so sorry about leaving you up here.
Makes it next to impossible to divine any detail or subtlety the piece may possess.
It's really unforgivable, man.
Oh, well, it's not as bad as all that.
Oh, you just made it sound like it was very, very bad.
Perhaps it indicates a gentle lack of attentiveness, but that can be remedied.
It's not like it's a red wine stain or sun bleaching, or, and may we be preserved from such, a child with a new box of markers.
Oh, heavens, perish the thought.
Dust is entry level, but even so, we must remain vigilant. Conservation has certainly entered a lowered state of late, but there is always hope. I am forever an optimist, and a pessimist, actually.
I'm more of a pessimist myself, especially with current events.
Oh, and a nihilist.
Sometimes I can be a nihilist. Wait, how can you be all those things?
Excellent query. I am art. All and sundry, great and small, art. I am a towering intellectual achievement of profound psycho-spiritual depth. I am a wonderfully ridiculous and whimsical court jester to you, the monarch.
I'm not much of a monarch.
I am a passionate, sensual bacchanal.
I do not know what that means.
I am a reckless, devil-may-care risk-taker.
You don't look like
He
that.
sweeps his arms in a grand gesture, striking a pose that makes him look
Did you
like
just
the
break
ancient
that frame?
statues he's modeled after.
I am art. Sacred paint. I just love introducing myself. Wasn't that fun?
A little overwhelming, but very cool.
Oh, wonderful! I love being overwhelmed. There's something about losing control that is really very therapeutic. I mean, not all the time, of course. Even a Jackson salt lick has some structure.
I have no idea what that means.
But speaking of overwhelm, I'm wondering if you might be interested in helping me with a project.
His mouth goes out of...
I confess myself to be
Turn.
slightly overwhelmed by it.
your own. Pitch me.
Oh, sports! Such an interesting art form, sports. But no, there are other things to speak of just now. I have fully invested myself in the project of turning this house into a gallery.
Sure, we can put some pictures up.
It is by no means required, but for several reasons, I would love your input and assistance. Would you care to join me? I've never had a co-curator before.
Sounds like fun, actually.
Yes! Oh, I think so too. A lot of work, perhaps, and it might even become emotional.
Let's see what you got.
We just never know what real art is going to bring forth in us, do we? Oh, sacred paint, I love the journey. All right, I'll go prepare. I'll see you back here in a bit, and we shall begin.
All right, see you later. How many do I have left? I have one. All right, let's go.
A flowering beauty waves at you, her radiant smile inviting you closer. Abundant plastic foliage frames her
Plastic
face,
plant.
and a little inanimate hummingbird rests on her shoulder.
Hi.
She looks rather like a fairy tale princess, and the delicate way she carries herself does nothing to belie that impression.
Oh my gosh, hi!
Hi.
Prissy. You probably already know that. It's polite to introduce yourself, though. So hi!
Hi. It's nice to meet you. I will put you on a shelf somewhere. Probably not a shelf, more like a table.
This is so funny that you're standing there.
Funny haha or funny weird?
Wow. Nobody has ever asked me that question before. I guess, yeah. It's a little of both. because I was sitting here imagining how wonderful and helpful it would be if someone was suddenly standing there, like exactly where you are. And then boom, here you are, like magic.
So my mere presence is sweet. It's an answer to prayer. Sweet.
Yeah. Well, no.
Oh,
I mean, kind of. You're definitely great. Probably.
thanks.
But in my imagination, the person standing where you're standing also did stuff.
Oh, what kind of stuff? Makes more sense. What kind of stuff?
I need you, please, to flirtalize me.
Flirtalize you? I'm sorry, you what?
I get your confusion. It's totally understandable. Here's the thing. I am a plant. Yes.
Yeah. Sure.
But if you had to guess, what am I made of? You know, actually, now that I've asked, I take it back because I don't want you to answer that. I already know the answer, and I don't like it very much. Just in case you hadn't already deduced this, I am made of plastic.
You know.
I know. It is the great
No,
confusing
I would have
injustice
never
of my
guessed.
young life. Even saying that word. Plastic. Ugh. Anyway, I am made of plastic. I would really rather not be made of plastic. I would rather be a real plant.
Okay.
I want to grow. I want to reach for the sun. And I want to feel the photosynthesis in my leaves. Right now, I mostly feel dust in that Labreeze, your room is clean now, smell good spray. Which doesn't actually smell that great, if I'm being honest.
So how does Flirterizer fit into all this?
Flirtalizer! Right, yes, thank you! See? Keeping me on track. You're already the perfect person to help me. The Flirtalizer is the result of months of dedicated study on my part to find a substance that will, drumroll please, make me real.
There is no science in the world that will make you real?
Prissy presents you with a green jug, covered in pictures of flowers aggressively mugging for the camera. This is about what you expected from something called Flirtalizer.
Real, like a plant?
Really, really. Cells, leaves, the whole 9 yards. I have done so much research. I can't even tell you. And this is the answer. The gold standard for making plastic into chlorophyll. I just need you to give me a good dousing right at the roots and then stand back and watch the magic.
That's cool and exciting.
That's exactly what I said when I discovered it. I mean, those exact words. We're so in sync. This is awesome. So you'll do it. Flirtalize me?
Of course.
Yes! Oh my gosh! This is the most exciting day ever! I'm ready. So it says on the directions,
Prissy reads off the back of the container of Flirtalizer.
douse liberally and with abandon, no such thing as too much. Couple each dose with a body wiggle or the recitation of a favorite herb for added potency.
Alright, oh. Okay, a spell, perfect.
I know! I love the honoring of all these magical elements. So excited! Douse me!
Alright. Douse Liberty, Wiggle. Douse Wiggle and recite.
You spray Prissy from head to toe with the Flirtalizer, punctuating each spray with a wiggle of your backside. When you're done, you cap it all off with a recitation of the most delicious herb you know.
Time.
Ooh, I think I feel it working. There's this really strong tingly sensation.
It might just be the acid eating your
The
plastic.
spell you are casting definitely gets my vines all twisted up.
You take a moment to inspect Prissy. She looks a bit shinier, but otherwise the same as before.
Do I look different? I don't feel different. I mean, I feel wetter, but that's probably just from all the dousing. What do you think? Do you see anything?
Honestly, no.
Well, shoot. This was a result of a lot of research and a lot of investment. Like, heart investment. But it's okay, because it was also my first real attempt, and all great endeavors have failure before they have success. So, I'll try again. Hey, would you be willing to help me again? If I need it?
Totally. You're fun.
Thanks. I am fun. Well, I better go dry off. Don't want to risk mold and mildew.
Oh, yeah, it's a plant. 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 I'm gonna go to bed now. Good night. And good night to all of y'all.